Hey, Glen Hayes Backyard. How is everybody this evening? Boy, it is a beautiful day here in West Virginia. It is February the 1st, believe it or not. And look at this sun. Wow, we have been hammered with all sorts of bad weather here in the ever since Christmas, but today's a beautiful day. We got weather coming though. This Friday we got some freezing rain, possibly with some snow. So we're gonna get hit with another band, but take advantage of this day. And out, thought I would give the car a clean out here. Everybody that knows me uh, always looks at me. I always got the reputation of having a clean ride. Okay, ever since I was in high school, I had a Mustang GT, and then I had a S10 and fixed it all up when I got out of high school. And then I went to a extended four-wheel drive Z71 pickup, and so I've always took care of my vehicles, and I've always been I love vehicles. Always been kind of a car guy, and always get into it, fix them up, clean them. So there's a lot of people out there that kind of wants my secrets how I do it, and it's real simple. Number one, wash often. The more that you keep that thing clean, the easier it is to clean it. I mean, I've got my vehicles down to where my normal ride that I use every week, I mean, I've got a couple vehicles that stays in the garage and they're only run whenever we want to take them out. But I do have a Tahoe that we use, but like that vehicle, it's an everyday ride for us, and a commute back and forth to places like church and ball games or whatever. And that vehicle gets washed once, sometimes twice a week. Now, some people might say, well, I ain't got time to wash the vehicle. But the thing about it is, the cleaner that you keep that ride, and then whenever you go to wash it, it comes off good. Now, when you let that stuff sit on there for months at a time, yeah, it's a bear. Because my work truck that I drive every day, sometimes if it's the weather bad and permitting, I won't wash it as often. It might go a month, and I've got to kind of go around it twice. But whenever you wash one every week, every 10 days, I can knock out a vehicle in about 40, 45 minutes. And that's fully going over it, drying it off, wheels underneath the fender wells in it, and even halfway doing the carpet. Now, carpet's another thing. When you're doing carpet, I understand you got 3 or 4 kids. Hey, it's hard. But, you know, I shake the mats out between washes sometimes, get that out where it's not getting down in the carpet. The more you keep that off, the newer that it will look. Now, what I'm showing you right now is what I cleaned up tonight. This is my wife's Ford Explorer, and it's an 18 model. And I just got this cleaned up. Sorry about the swirling here. It's an 18 model, and as you can see, I just got done washing it. And the wheels underneath the fender wells and everything, there is no dirt. And I mean, this right here looks like on a lot. And this vehicle now has got 31,000 miles on it. It's got 31,000 miles, this vehicle does, and it's 18, or it might be a 17. But I tell you, this thing right here is an awesome ride. Out of all the rides that I've ever owned, and this is even go back to high school, this Ford done it right, okay? I've never been a Ford man much. My family's not a Ford man much. We've never owned them. When Dad bought me my '89 Mustang that I had when I was back in high school, he told me, he said, son, I'll buy you a brand new IROC Camaro. But if you want a Mustang, it's going to be a used one. But I wanted the Mustang, so he bought me a used Mustang. I love that car, but I'm telling you, this thing right here is wicked. This is the Ford Explorer Sport, and it's got the 3.5 twin turbos, and it's got 365 horsepower, all-wheel drive. And I'm telling you, this thing right here feels like, I drove my Mustang a lot. Low end, out of the hole, the Mustang might have it, but I'm telling you what, this thing at top end, I believe it pull right around it, because it's got the paddle shift in it. You come up on somebody, you click it twice, shove the gas, you're gone. All right, this beautiful vehicle, and it's got and like I said, when you take care of one every day, try to, and you can see this car is immaculate. And the thing about it is, though, is, you know, you gotta stay on top of it. And the reason why I'm making this video, somebody said, you sound like you know, kind of know it all. No, I'm not. I'm just throwing you a hint, because I get that all the time. Man, how you keep your vehicle so clean? Clean them often. But now the only thing that I don't like about this Explorer, and this is probably the only thing I don't like about this Explorer, the only thing I don't like is the step down floorboard right here. I don't like how this goes down, how it goes down inside the floor here. All the other SUVs that I've owned, Tahoe, GMC Jimmy Blazers, and Envoys that we've had in the past, you know, your floor starts right here in them. And it's a lot easier to clean because you can just clean it with a brush half the time and knock it out. But this right here, you got to get the sweeper out, how it steps down. But at the same time, though, Ford really done their homework on it. And this thing right here, when you sit down in it, it feels like the SUV wraps around you. And I'm telling you, Ford bought me over with this. They really did. I mean, I was kind of skeptic. I wanted to... Maybe, well, the new Chevy Blazers wasn't out whenever we bought this thing, but, you know, I'm glad we bought it. You know, my wife really wanted one, and she wanted that collar, that charcoal, and we was able to find it, and it is an awesome, awesome ride. But anyways, these are my secrets, okay? I use a product which is called Purple Power, okay? And what I do, this is just like an old garden sprayer that I bought at the hardware store. I put it in that, pump it up, and squirt it. Now, that Purple Power is awesome on bugs, tire, like tar, you know, off the road. We get around here where we live, we cross a lot of railroad tracks because we're in the old coal fields of West Virginia, okay? So we come across a lot of railroad tracks and stuff, and they put a lot of this heavy grease on the rails at these crossings. We pick that up, and sometimes it slings up on your ride. Hey, that stuff is amazing. And now the thing about it, when you do it, when you put it on, and when you take your brush, I mean, don't take a brush, but take your mitt and just rub over it. The main thing is, like, do one side at a time, spray it off. Do not let this dry on your car. I repeat, do not let this dry on your car, because it will put like a soapy finish on your finish. It'll look like that soapy look, and it's hard to get off. Usually you got to wax it. So number one thing is do not let this dry. Do a section at a time and rinse it off. But it's amazing on bugs and everything. It is amazing. Now this right here is a good product, and I use this product a lot. I just come across of it. It's Snow Foam Wash. Okay, now you probably use a sprayer on it. I've not went to the sprayer yet, but I just put it in the bucket and use it with the mitt. It foams up real good, and it stays throughout the vehicle. Does an amazing job. And there's also Chemical Guys, I think, has got something out that I use, and I don't have. It's over at the house, so I don't have it over the shop today. All right, this right here used to be an awesome product for me. Okay, I loved it on my tires. Anything black on the vehicle, like underneath the bumper, like the spoiler, how it's rubber, I used to squirt it on there. They've changed this. Now this tag, it says a new look. The new look is it's bad. I started using this on my vehicle, and I just picked it up off the shelf, and I could tell when I picked the can up, it felt sticky. Okay, real sticky. So I switched the can and got one that didn't feel sticky. But listen, it's a horrible product, especially if you're a clean guy, okay? Look, it looks amazing. It really does. But when you go down the road, that gets all over your vehicle. It gets underneath your firewells. Dirt sticks to it. They need to go back to their old product. And it's tire wet, but they went to a new look, and it says improved formula. Listen here, Black Magic tire wet, your product stinks. I'll tell you, from a clean car guy, it's horrible. I will not use this again. I've got 3 full cans in there, and they're just sitting on the shelf. I'll use them on something else, maybe a side-by-side, but maybe not even that. This product has went to pot. It used to be a good product. I used it for probably 7 or 8 years, this product. Used it on everything that I've got. Won't use it again. It's awful. So I had to substitute with it. And I had to get a new shine. I went to this first, okay? This right here, it's so-and-so. I used to be an Armor All guy, and I got away from Armor All, but this right here is like a so-so product now. It's good for hit and miss. If you got an area you want to kind of squirt down, but it don't last, okay? It don't give you that. You see how this right here has got a wet look to it? I mean, oh, about fell. These tires look wet. I don't know if it's the films picking them up, but they'll look wet tomorrow too. They look like you just shined them up. With what I'm about ready to show you, what Armor All come out, it's a very good product. But this right here is halfway decent. I get this when I can't find nothing else now. And so, you know, this right here, it works if you're in a tight spot. But if you're really like a clean, shiny vehicle, this right here, I've come across of it. And it is really, it sold me on it. It's ceramic tire coating, okay? And so far, I have used it now for about 2 weeks. So far, I almost like it as well as the old tire wet Black Magic, okay? This right here, now it stinks. When you put it on, it stinks. I mean, it almost smells like antifreeze or something. But when you get them firewheels and it hits you in the face, it kind of stinks. But it does an amazing job. Your tires will look wet for days after you put this on. I give this product right here an A. And it does very well. So Armor All finally hit it right. They got into something that's easy to put on. That's why I went away from Under Armour, Armor All, because they had just the squirt for years, you know, and your hand cramps. When you cleaning a tire or cleaning an area on a vehicle, sometimes your hand gets cramped when you do 2 or 3 vehicles. So, you know, this right here, it's a squeeze type, and the spray could be a little better, but of how it spreads. Well, this right here is a good product. I really like this product, and so far I give it an A. But that's the products that I use when I clean. When I do my carpet, if I get a stain or something, you can get any carpet cleaner really. But now this right here, this is what I forgot to get this out, but Tough and Stuff. Tough and Stuff is a good product, and there's a few other ones out there that's good, but carpet cleaner, they're all about the same. Some of them might smell a little different, give you a little bit different fragrance in the car. But, you know, as you can tell, you know, we clean several vehicles. Between me and my dad, we got, you know, there's 2 trucks in here, and we got the Explorer, and we got a Tahoe that we drive every day, and you know, then also we got campers we take care of. So, you know, I use all these products on all my stuff, and, you know, got a side by side. I use my same car wash products on that, and that's just to give people an example on what to use. Some people don't get in the cars and wash them. Then when they get into it, it becomes a chore. But my best advice to you is whenever you're going to clean one, clean it often. And if you drive it every day, I will at least wash it once a week. And that way when you wash it, it don't take long to wash. It really don't. I mean, I should have took a before picture before I started on the Explorer a few minutes ago, and I just ran right through it. And because the roads were salty and stuff here, you know, we drove it a couple of days on the road, and, you know, it had all the salt dust all over it, and it shined up good. And I done it within probably 45, 50 minutes. And so, you know, this is Glenn Hayes' backyard, and I just want to kind of show you how we do it here, how we clean vehicles, and, you know, just trying to give people tips and everything. If you have a product that you use, and you know, send me a comment on here. Let me know, like, I am curious on what other people use. Send me a little video or something, you know, or comment there, and I'm always willing to change my products, what I use. Now, as far as waxing, let me see if I can find it real quick before I close out here. Now, as far as wax, I have come across, here's the box. I don't know if it's in it, but I was in Tennessee at Direct Tools, and this little thing right here, this little buffer thing is the berries. And it's cordless, okay? I don't know if I can get it out here. I'm gonna make a mess. All right, I got it out. But here it is. It's a Ryobi. It's a Ryobi buffer, okay? And we got some Ryobi products that we use, and you just put a battery here. And man, this thing right here, which I use this on my hoods, my fenders. I waxed my 2500 with it one time, and it does an amazing job. And that thing right there is something to pick up. And I was thinking if I had some of my, let's see, right here. Here is some, well, here is this right here is the suds I was talking about. It is Chemical Guys, and it's a hydro sud. It works very good. I am going to try to get one of them power washers pretty soon. And I was trying to find my wax, but I can't find it. But it's butter, something butter is the wax. I don't see it, but I know it's butter and it's yellow looking. It's Chemical Guys, and you can just take that and squirt it on the pad, and it gives you 2 pads, okay? It'll give you I think the thick pad is what it gives you 2 pads, a thin pad and a thicker pad. And I think the thin one is to put it on with, and then this one right here is more of a towel type pad, and you can take it off with that. And I'm telling you what, it looks like glass. It really does on a hood. And so that's what I started doing on my waxing. I do it on top of the trucks and down the fenders and everything. I mean, you can look at this here. This truck has not been washed since probably October, and it's sitting in this garage, and I've drove it twice maybe up and down the road, and it's still, I mean, it looks like glass sitting here. The finish does amazing on the Chemical Guys wax. They really do a good job. You can try their product out. You can look at this hood, and, you know, it just looks amazing, man. And, you know, some people might be saying, why are you, you know, doing this video? Well, you know, everybody likes the new ride. Everybody likes to drive them, and they're going outrageous in price. I can't afford one of these every couple of years. This truck right here is probably going to be my retirement truck, to tell you the truth. I'm now, you know, pushing up there now a little bit, getting into the big, that area. And so this truck's going to have to last me a long time. So you got to take care of them. But anyways, this is Glenn Hayes' backyard. And, you know, like I said, please shoot us a like and subscribe to the channel, and shoot me some comments on something that you guys would want me maybe do a review on, or also maybe show you anything, you know, if anything with vehicles or electrical or anything like that, you know, anything that we do around here, you know, maybe I can share it on video, show you how to do it. But anyways, like I said, please like and subscribe, help us out. And we just want to thank you for being with us today. May God bless you, and stay safe and stay warm. So the snow's coming. We'll see you guys. Bye.